Welcome, thrill seekers and adventure enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the exhilarating world of extreme sports. But with a twist, we're breaking down the myth that you need expensive equipment and a hefty bank account to experience the rush of adrenaline that comes with these activities. Many people believe that extreme sports are exclusively for those who can afford top-tier gear and specialized training. I used to think the same way. 3 years ago, I stood at the edge of a cliff, watching paragliders soar through the air, convinced that such experiences were beyond my financial reach. But I was wrong. Wonderfully wrong. Extreme sports at their core are about pushing boundaries, challenging yourself, and connecting with nature in the most visceral ways possible. They're about the feeling of freedom as you glide down a mountain, the rush as you leap from heights, and the satisfaction of conquering your fears. None of these essential experiences require the most expensive gear on the market. Throughout this video, we've explored various accessible extreme sports and practical approaches to getting started without breaking the bank. Let's recap what we've learned and draw some final conclusions that will help you embark on your budget-friendly extreme sports journey. First, we discussed the importance of starting small and progressing gradually. Remember, every extreme athlete began somewhere. Even the most accomplished rock climbers started on small boulders, not El Capitan. By beginning with basic activities that require minimal equipment, like bouldering at local rocks instead of indoor climbing gyms, trail running on challenging terrain rather than immediately attempting obstacle races or practicing parkour in public spaces, you can build fundamental skills while determining if the sport truly resonates with you. We also explored the power of community in extreme sports. Local groups and clubs often provide access to shared equipment, knowledge, and sometimes even free instruction. Remember Maria from our interview? She began her mountain biking journey by joining a local cycling group that loaned her a bike for her first few rides. Now she competes in regional events on a second-hand bike she purchased for a fraction of retail price. The community became her gateway to the sport. The second-hand market has emerged as perhaps the most valuable resource for budget-conscious extreme sports enthusiasts. Online marketplaces, sports swap meets, end-of-season sales and rental shop clearances offer high-quality gear at significantly reduced prices. As we discussed, many items, especially hard goods like skateboards, snowboards and climbing equipment, remain perfectly functional for years when properly maintained. Speaking of maintenance, we emphasized the importance of learning to care for and repair your own equipment. These skills not only extend the life of your gear, but become an integral part of the sport itself. There's a special connection that forms when you understand every component of your equipment, when you've personally tightened every bolt and patched every tear. We also discussed the often overlooked value of versatility in equipment choices. Remember our conversation about crossover gear? Items that serve multiple purposes, like a good pair of trail running shoes that work for parkour, hiking, and obstacle courses, provide more value and experiences per dollar spent. This approach allows you to explore various sports without investing in completely separate setups for each activity. Perhaps most importantly, we talked about the mindset required for budget extreme sports. It's about valuing experiences over possessions, creativity over consumption, and personal growth over social status. The true essence of extreme sports isn't captured in expensive logos or the latest models. It's found in moments of personal triumph, in the communities we build, and in our connection with the natural world. As we conclude this journey together, remember that the barriers to extreme sports are often more psychological than financial. The first step is simply showing up, at the skate park with your basic board, at the climbing spot with borrowed shoes, at the trail with whatever running gear you already own. The world of extreme sports awaits you, regardless of your budget. Start small, connect with communities, embrace second-hand gear, learn maintenance skills, choose versatile equipment, and most importantly, focus on the experience rather than the expense. The most valuable things these sports offer, courage, perseverance, freedom, and joy, have never come with a price tag. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of budget-friendly extreme sports. Now it's your turn to take that first step. Remember, the greatest adventures of your life don't have to be the most expensive ones.